So, who can remind me, what were we doing yesterday? We were doing what, CT?
Building a slide to the sand.
Building a slide to the sand. Good, and I heard you too. Nice job, Laura. So, where are we at on those? Did we both get them tested yesterday?
We got them finished and we tested with the weight.
Perfect, that's what I thought we did. So, do we know why we're building those yet? Great, we're gonna find out today. So, get with your groups, grab your trays, take them back to your tables with you. Tristan, you'll join the group of, I guess everyone's in the group too, so you can just join Ever and Aiden.
But it's connected right here.
No, CT has
Artist slide.
glue is gonna stop your slide.
What are you talking about? It's barely in the glue.
Perfect, so, okay, we've been on this unit of plant and soil science. Remind me, what are the 3 types of soil particles?
Sand, clay.
Good, so, what does that have to do with porosity?
The bigger particle sizes involved in the stuff from the
What kind of stuff?
air and water.
Air and water. So did everyone hear what CT said? Say it one more time, CT.
The bigger particle sizes involved more than water.
Good, so the bigger our particle sizes, the more air and the more water that can fit in them. Of sand, silt, and clay, which one has the biggest particle sizes? Sand, good, so we're gonna work with sand today. What's going to happen in just a minute, you need to identify the person with the longest hair and the person with the shortest hair. So take 3 seconds. If you're the person with the longest hair, raise your hand in 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Okay, my longer hair people, what you're gonna do, you're gonna come grab a lab for you and your group mates. My shorter hair people, give me a hands up. Fantastic. You're gonna grab a graduated cylinder and a beaker. Graduated cylinder and beaker. What questions do you have? Okay, go. Come grab however many you need. They're right here for your group.
Oh man.
Are they put away? There you go. The beakers? Next one to your left.
There's actually the beaker.
And those other one. Which one are you? You're getting a beaker and a graduated cylinder. Oh, these are the 2 small ones. I just did the little. You just need one. That'll be perfect. Okay, so with your labs now that you have, who will read underneath where it says the purpose? Who'll read that first part? Starts with how long?
How long has the soil been on business? The answer will vary depending upon the cause of soil formation, such as rainfall. Rainfall is considered the time that soil formation action is attributed to the most recently developed soil development and geological domain.
Good, thank you, CT. Who's got that next paragraph?
Rainfall is a good and bad side, as you will discover. It is good in the sense of depositing soils in lowlands such as valleys to form very deep and productive soils. However, in this process, the material being deposited had to come from another location. The removal of soil due to water is called erosion. Erosion is typically considered a detrimental effect of poor soil management and can destroy the soil quality.
Good, so what is it called when we remove soil? Erosion, good. What is it called if we add soil, if it's deposited? Well, I guess I just told you deposited. Sorry, yeah, so what's it called when we add soil? Deposited, good. All right, last paragraph. Who's got it?
The soil is typically removed by rainfall due to flow of water. When soil is removed from the surface due to rainfall and erosion, the process is called reduction. When the soil is deposited due to erosion, it is referred to as an addition. How does rainfall influence the formation of soil?
Good. So, what happens when our rain hits our soil? So sometimes it might get washed away. What else could happen besides it washing away? Good, Laura. Yeah, so depending on our texture type, it might be sinking down into the ground. It might be making it more compact. So it just depends on where we're at, so climate, geography. Another thing that's different here is in our slope. How are our slopes different? How does that determine different things?
There's, or coming the speed on headed road,
Say that one more time.
the speed out of it, how fast it erodes.
Good, CT. So the speed or the rate at which we're eroding. Very good. So for this activity, what we're going to do, if you grabbed the graduated cylinder on go, you will go to a sink. You're going to grab 30 milliliters of water. How much? 30 milliliters of water. Then you're going to put it in the beaker. Once it's in the beaker, you're going to go get another 30 milliliters of water. So when you're finished, you should have 30 milliliters in your beaker, 30 milliliters in your graduated cylinder. What questions do you have? Okay, my other partners, what you're going to do is you're going to come grab a sample of soil and a cup and take it back to your group. What questions do you have? I haven't said the word yet. What's the word? What's the word? Okay, go. Okay, we're gonna grab some sand from the red bucket. You're gonna grab sand, and you're gonna grab sand. When you come back, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with it. So then Casey can come back here. Okay, hold it over here, we're gonna dump it back and forth, so you're gonna add water to it. And then dump it back in here. Good, now put more water in here. That's gonna be plenty. That's gonna be it. So now it's got a little too much water. Pretty good. Okay, here's your sample, take it back to your group. You need more sand, You need a little bit more sand. Or actually, I got enough for you. Yes, better.
I would like to okay, what's basically town street? It says so.
There you go, ma'am. Okay, as your groups start coming back with your sand, you're going to pat a light layer all the way up and down your slide. So you need a light layer all the way up and down your slide. Okay, keep dumping out in here. Down the water.
Oh, no.
No, it's so long.
So you're patting down a thin layer. You're going to use up all of your sand. So get all of your sand on your soil. If it's a little wet, I can come add some dry stuff to it. That's good. That's good. Good. Okay, so what we can do here, we can fix. Yep, so you want it all the way coated up with your sand. We're gonna just mix it a little bit more. See how it's soaking up all the water? That's gonna help it a little bit, so finish filling it up with all the sand. There you go.
Cause then it'll just go on down. Why go through all this
guys, we want it to keep it as much as we can on this plate, but if it falls onto here, it's okay, just don't let it go down to your clothesline. So to start with, keep it all up here.
You're golden.
Take about another minute to finish packing down the sand. About another minute. Yay. Okay, then move the sand over to one side, that way when we start having a next part of it.
Look at the bottom. Full stop, the old right.
Yeah.
You what? It is, yeah, underneath your fingernails, that's the best. Love when that happens.
Hey, cause then it gets underneath the skin. You're fucking-
Yes.
Whoa, say,
Alright, so now that you've got your sand patted down, flip back to your packets, open them up to that next piece. So we're underneath procedure. I'm looking at number 6. Number 6. Or excuse me, number 5. Number 5. So we're on the procedure. We've got all of our sand, it's patted down in, we've got everything set up like we want to. So, who will read step number 5?
Place the rainmaker over point A as shown in figure 2.
Perfect, thanks. So what we're gonna do here is, I need the youngest person. Youngest person, raise your hand. My young people, you get the chance to make it rain. So, what you're going to do is, you're going to come and grab a bowl that's got holes in it, and you're going to use the plate. One or two of your other partners is then going to help you by dumping the 30 milliliters of water from your plate, or excuse me, from the bowl onto your plate. So it's gonna look like, if I'm the younger member, I'm holding my plate here, I have my bowl here, and I'm holding it up top. My other member is then going to pour the water in my bowl. So this is making it rain. I'm helping guide the rain onto my sand. You're watching what's happening to the water as it goes onto your sand. What questions do you have about that piece? All right, so younger people come up and grab your bowl and plate. Other people grab your graduated cylinder. You're just doing one. Just doing one. Can you do that one? Yeah, we have people closing this one.
Now?
Yes, you can begin. I'm gonna get you a plate. Bigger, make them bigger. There you go. Perfect. Good. Alright, sweet. Now you're gonna hold that over the top as it rains. Whoa, yours went big time. Big time, big time.
Wasn't that much water needed? Not very much water, it took a big time chunk out of it.
All of ours are all. Interesting. Look at the path that they made. Okay, after you've done one time, what you're going to do is you're going to open up your book to the next page where it says table 1, 30 milliliters of water. You're going to draw what you see. You're going to draw it. Most importantly, I want you to record where your sand is at, what's going on with the sand. So, I might draw my plate up at the top, my slide, and then my little basin. Then I need to draw where do I see the sand at. So if I had a little stream of water go through, I would give room for my stream, and I would shade in where's the sand. If I had sand in my basin, I would want to shade that in down there too. So you're shading, what does your sand look like? Take about a minute to draw and shade. Alright, you should have your drawings finished or be finishing them up. We're gonna do it a second time. So same time, same thing. You're going to hold the rainmaker over the plate. Make sure your plate is touching the very top edge of the sand. So don't be covering any of the sand with it. And then make it rain.
Can you put the sand on right now?
Yes, your group is going to add sand. So we're gonna see what happens when you add more dry sand versus having it all wet. So pack as much dry sand in there as you can, mixing it with it. Good.
Oh, man.
Just a little bit more and you should be
No, I
good.
think that's because it was.
Like go higher with some of it. There you go.
No, it's not.
Perfect.
They're going
Okay,
to-
now go ahead and do,
See, when the water
rain.
came down, it came down. Okay.
Aiden, hold the plate just a little bit higher. There you go. Good. Interesting. That's okay. Cause how it's still
Still
wet
laying
and
in
still went underneath there. Yep. Okay, after you've poured it a second time, you're doing the same thing. You're drawing on it one more time. You're drawing on it after the second time. What happened? Mhm. Aiden, is this your book bag?
Yeah.
And one underneath you too. Here. Okay, as you're finishing up your drawings, you need one partner to be sent to the sinks. They need to get 30 more milliliters of water. This is the last 30 mils that you need. So grab 30 more milliliters of water.
Our sands and
You're not gonna have enough sand?
Oh no!
some of the sand.
There's still, yeah, there's a fighting chance. There's a little bit left.
There's no control.
We'll see, we'll see. I'd be curious to see. I'll put this one back there. Yeah, well, go ahead. Oh yeah, yours is okay. Okay, before you guys do it, I wanna take a picture of it this time, so can I have you stop filming?